Our heroes are plotting their next big move, and it's not for the faint of heart. They have yet to figure the cost of their actions, and some of their actions may be costly indeed. Grab a cookie on your way into this week's episode of Mercenaries in Retrograde.
Before we get to Simmon and Algernon's little interaction here, I do want to mention Celeste. I have two things for you. So first, you on your sending stone, you have Finch's number, the kid from the potion store.
Sorry, remind me who that is?
That is the young orcish gentleman who has a little bit of a crush on you from the potion store.
Oh, that's right. Oh, what a sweetheart. Okay, yeah.
So you've had his number since like you've been in town because he was kind of helping you around get around for the first time. So you get a message from Finch that's just like, "Hey, you haven't been in here in a while. We have some new healing potions. If you come in quick, I can give you a deal for healing potions."
I have 48 gold. I don't think that's gonna buy me any healing potions. I would love some healing potions, although we haven't used too many of them. I still have, I think I still have a basic and a superior health potion. Because
I think you might as well, yeah.
Because someone else used their healing potion on me, Simmon, I think. So I should probably give Simmon my basic healing potion, just so that he has one. But I'll do that off screen. Henry, you have one now. I'm just telling you.
You exchanged it over your dinner last night.
Oh my god, yes. We were talking about it. It was perfect. But, and I think, because I can't remember what I said last time, but I don't think Celeste has clocked that this kid has a crush on her, right?
No.
She's just like, oh my god, he's so nice, and he's just like, it's just really nice to have like a friend in town. So I think she's gonna message back like, I don't know how many healing potions I need at the moment, but I'll definitely stop by and say hello and see what you've got. Because I don't know, maybe he's got something really cool, and then I'll text my dads and be like, "Dads, can you give me money?"
Yeah. When you do go to text your dads, you see like the bubble of someone typing is already in there as you open it.
Oh my god!
And you kind of get a message from Astaroth that's like, Hey, our little angel. Can I have Simmon's sending stone number so I can send him over some information that we have?
Oh my god, yes! I pass along Simmon's sending stone information, and I'm not gonna ask my dads for money right now. I'm gonna hold off and hope that maybe this adventuring thing it starts paying better.
Yeah. You also get like a how you've been, what's going on, we love you.
Oh, they're so sweet. Yeah, I text my dads back and forth. I let them know. I give them like a little bit of information on like where we've been and what we've been doing. Just anything that I think would be like actually pertinent to them, like understanding the situation. But I also don't want to send too much information over sending stone. That doesn't feel particularly wise. And I may have I'm very wise. I have a 20 wisdom. I'm very smart. So I'm not very smart. I have an 11 intelligence, but I'm very wise. So yeah, and I just They're perfect. I love
Yeah.
them. I love my dad.
They fully understand why you're not sending more information. They're the ones who taught you not to send too much information over sending stone because it can only always be tracked, and that's when the demons will get you.
Oh, they're perfect. But yeah, I make sure I like reassure them that like yes, I'm good. I'm eating. My apartment is still, it's not burned to the ground. Like,
Do you let them know that you ran into Lottie and Sasha?
yes, absolutely I do.
They are very happy that they seem to be well-adjusted individuals.
Yeah, I let them know that they're both doing really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and you kind of catch up a little bit with your dads, which is like you haven't really been able to do that since you've been on the road. So it's a little nice.
It's nice to talk to them after thinking I got ghosted by them in the fucking scary forest of nightmares.
Yeah, it also like doubly helps that because Renaissance is on the Hell ley line, like the service is so fast and so quick.
Incredible.
So it's just like a nice little respite. We don't have to run through the Finch scene if you don't want to go through all of that.
Yeah, what's up? Editing Elliot here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. At the end, Mac just say something along the lines of and yeah, you get X and X amount of stuff from Finch. That way if it is boring, I know where to cut it.
I think
You're so welcome.
I'm not sure if you have calculated this into your gold pieces because you said you have 48 right now. I think you also got 50 from Tamara recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't think I wrote that down.
Yeah, so you'd have 94.
I didn't remember that we did that happened, and
I also did not write that down.
None of us wrote down our gold.
Because I remember her asking if Simmon wanted it in paper or gold. So I do know she gave you some money. I think it was 50. We're gonna say it's 50, and if it wasn't, it is now.
Incredible. Okay, so I have 98 gold, so I might be able to buy some health potions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go say hi and see. He made it sound like he had something interesting, so I'm very excited to see what is at the little potion shop.
Yeah. Also, a note that I just want to say for I think it was Simmon and Algernon. I think you both have mystery potions that you have yet to use from the potion stop. I just want to make sure you are aware that you have these things.
I have like the whole beams thing, don't I?
You have a what?
No, do I? I thought I had the like whole like little thing.
Oh, did you buy the whole pack?
I think I might have bought the whole pack.
Okay. Well, then you have that because I don't remember you buying the whole pack, but I will believe that you have the whole pack.
Yeah, I didn't write anything down, but I could have sworn that I like went through and I bought like a whole pack.
I forget every time we go into combat that I have haste beans. They're probably so stale by now.
No, what's their fucking name? Tally
Hall.
Yeah, Tally shit never expires.
Love you, Tally.
Yeah, so all the candy you bought, because I know you also have a handful of candy that you all bought, that's never going to expire ever.
That's incredible.
Always taste delicious. But yeah, so you make your way over to the small little potion shop, and you actually see that Granny's not at the front. It is just Finch who's working today. And you see like as you roll in, you see like Finch is like perfectly like lining up all the potions so it's nice and pretty at the front of the store. But his like back is facing you, so he doesn't notice that you're here yet.
Hello, Finch.
And as you say that, he kind of like jolts a little bit and then fucks up everything he just did. But then he turns around and like tries to be like a cool guy about it. It's like, hey.
Hello. It's so good to see you. I'm so sorry I haven't been in a while. I've been all over the place.
No, it's great to see you too. I was a little bit worried because I hadn't heard from you for a little bit, but I'm glad to see that you're great. I'd love to hear about your adventures if you want to share.
Well, I flew and it was bad. And I
Oh,
didn't like
okay.
that. But I went to a great cake bakery, and we
Ooh.
also I've hit a lot of things. And you know what? Most of the places I've been have been awful. but you know, the life of an adventurer.
I mean, I don't know because I'm not as cool as you, but it sounds like it sounds really interesting. Like maybe you should write a book one day.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'd read it.
I guess maybe I should. What have you got?
Oh yeah.
For me.
So I got a bunch of healing potions. We just kind of finished those last night, so they're in the front. There's a little bit of a sale going on right now. If you buy like 5, they're only like 15 each, which is pretty good. Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, Granny also made a little bit too much, and like if you have too much of it, then like you gotta expire. It doesn't expire, but like you know what I mean. It's a whole supply demand thing. But I have been working on my own stuff recently because I'm trying to get up and get my name out there. And so I have this. And he pulls out like this little vial that looks like you know what mercury looks like in like when it's in room temperature, and it's just like this like liquidy metal thing. He kind of like pulls that out and he like shows it to you, and he's like, "You know what this does?"
Yes.
So do you know like the spell, like the stone skin spell, where like you kind of like are a little tougher and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, so it's like that, but your skin becomes metal instead, so it's like even more armor.
Oh, that's extremely cool.
Yeah, it's honestly like I've been working on this like recipe for like the past month and stuff, because like I had like the idea, and like one of my druid friends was like telling me like it'd be really a good idea to try and like make a potion and all that stuff. So like if you want to test it out, I can give you this file for free because you're a test subject, kind of.
I would love to.
Yeah, and he kind of starts getting like some like tissue paper and stuff to like wrap it up. And so yeah, basically just for you, Lark. Actually, let me look up this spell.
I'm so excited about this. I am also, because I like Granny and I want to like patronize her business and stuff. I will get those 5 health potions, because oh my god, that is so inexpensive for a health potion.
Yeah,
that's really good, and my friends are always getting hurt.
Let me just do the math real quick. That would be, so it's only 75 for the 5 potions.
That's absolutely incredible. Yes.
Yeah. And then so basically with the, not only do you get the effects of stone skin with this potion, but you also have a plus 2 to your AC for the duration. The only problem is because this is such a new invention of his, when you take it, I'm going to have you roll a d20, and if the d20 is not above 10, it does not work.
Oh, that's so funny.
So let me just write that down for you.
Yeah, I was like, if you can send that to me somewhere where I can save it, I would love that. But that's incredible.
I have a question. Coming in from the void, I have a question. Can we throw that at someone and cast heat metal on?
As soon as you said it turned your skin to metal, I was like, I love the heat metal spell.
I was also thinking about that.
You can 100% try it out.
Yeah.
You can try. But again,
I only
if
have one of them though.
yeah, you only have the one right now. If it works, then he might continue to make some more. But he is a fairly new potions artificer, so his works aren't the best.
Oh, I'm so excited to try this. That's the next combat we get in. I'm gonna chug this. That's incredible.
Yeah. So you're able to get all of that. And he'll wrap them all up for you.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and he's like, so are you like heading out again soon? Are you gonna be in the city for a bit? Like.
Well, yes, I think we are going pretty soon. We've got a lot of long journeys ahead of us, I feel like. We're kind of working on some big stuff that I think is going to be really impactful. So it's a lot of long journeys and a lot of time away from home, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Like I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you. I hope so too.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by and got some healing potions then, because
Of course, I'm sure I'll be back, and I'll let you know how this goes. And I hold up my little.
That would be great. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know how well it will work. So like, I'm sorry in advance if it doesn't. So like, don't keep it as a last ditch effort thing. Like, use it please before it's like, oh, maybe if I drink this, I won't go down. Like, don't do that. That is
No.
I'll be front with you. Like, don't. Yeah.
I promise I won't rely on this to save myself from death. But only one way to find out. So I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Aww.
Yeah, like if just let me know when you're back too, and then I'm probably gonna be working on some more like new stuff, and you can be like my little tester outer.
Celeste looks a little bit like, I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Like, testing out things awesome. I don't like the phrasing, you can be my little tester outer.
The most
I don't know.
boy alive.
He's perfect. So Celeste is just like, yeah, definitely. I've got to head out, but let Granny know I stopped by and that I said hello.
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely. I'll definitely. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And like as you roll out, like the camera pans over to him as he just puts his face in his hands. It's like powder. What does that mean?
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. I feel so bad accidentally leading him on because Celeste has no idea.
It's so funny to me personally because as soon as like he realizes, oh shit, this is a lesbian, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, we're just friends. But
we're
like
just friends.
He's also very dumb in this situation.
And neither of us are clocking the other in any way, shape, or form. And I love that for us.
And yeah, so you get 5 healing potions and that one little tester potion.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Metal skin. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys all meet back up at Alex Tavern. I don't know if not Irvin. If Simmon, you get there first to give Algernon what for, or if you just are going to do it in front of Celeste as well. So that's up to you.
I won't do it in front of Celeste. I'll spare him the horror.
Yeah, so you come a little earlier than like the proposed meeting time, because Algernon will be there regardless.
Yeah, Algernon is there with a new set of cookies. These ones are sugar cookies.
I love sugar cookies. I'm gonna consume a sugar cookie.
Yeah, Algernon. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a sugar cookie, take a bite out of it, say, Algie, what was you doing to that poor boy? What was you thinking? You broke his little heart, Algie. Algie, he's so sad.
Simmon,
Algie, why weren't you gonna tell me about the hot goss? Algernon! I
I
love hot
was
goss!
going to tell you just
But
after it happened.
But dates! I could have given you a pep talk! I know so much about romance and boys! I could have told you all the things that could have made that date awesome sauce!
But Simmon,
Algernon!
you cannot tell me that if I told you about the date, you and Celeste would not have tried to follow along and watch every step of the date unfold.
No, we would not have done that. We would have let you have your privacy. That's a 17 deception.
Give me a second. I'm struggling to.
I'm fucking dying.
That's a natural 20 to insight. Get fucked.
I think what happens is you say that, and then Algernon just gives you a look.
Okay, you know what? That's a fair point. The point still stands, though, that we're your best pals, and we could have totally, helped you prep. And it could have been an amazing, awesome sauce date. And you would have been loved. There could have been wedding bells.
Well, it's fine now. Irvin and I talked. We are friends. Everything is good. I'm gonna wait. Give me a second to roll deception for everything is good.
Hold on. I'll roll insight.
Natural one.
5. I see you.
You are telling a fucking story, friend.
You're not fine, but I'll excuse it.
When was the last time I was actually fine? I'm working on myself. I'm working through shit. I've taken up baking. Thank you.
I'm so glad. You're real good at it.
It's a 5 to blush.
That's fun to see the blush.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing things slowly but surely. Irvin and I are back to just being friends. We decided to put everything on hold for good reason, and yeah.
And are you still going to be thinking about kissing him?
See, I don't know how to answer that question.
Now, why don't you know how to answer that question? It's a yes and no, Algernon.
Because I'm taking some time to focus on myself and not think about romantic relationships. Sure, I would love to kiss Irvin, but I also know that we are just friends now, and I will respect that boundary.
I'll tell you what, I didn't think that there was a right answer to that question, but I think you just gave the right question, buddy. The right answer to that question.
The right question?
No, you gave the right answer. Shut up. I'm distracted by cookie. This is real good. And I
Thank you. Alex recipe.
Yeah, but it's your hands. In your hands, add the magic.
Yeah, Simmon?
Yeah, and yeah, 8 to blush.
Can I walk in right now?
I did just roll another natural 20. I don't know what that was for, but
I was gonna say, and this is the moment in which the time on the door goes off, and you see your friend rolling on in.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hey, Celeste, do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Wait, and then Algernon goes and reaches into his bag and takes out like a little, like a tiny little package. And there's like 5 double chocolate chip cookies just for Celeste.
That's so cute.
I'm assigning people cookies.
I'm crying. She takes them, And she doesn't even say. She immediately starts eating one.
Yeah, they're wrapped in like nice like light blue like paper, and they have a little bow, a little white bow on the top to mimic her beret.
Oh, Algernon, they're so cute. Thank you.
I have been working my ass off the past couple of hours. I have made so many cookies.
Oh, she's immediately eating one and then is like, I heard you went on a date.
Yes, I went on a date. Everything is fine. I didn't tell you guys because I knew that there was the good possibility that you would follow along and watch from afar, and I didn't want to make Irvin uncomfortable with that.
We would never do that. I rolled a dirty 20 to deception.
Insight is also a dirty 20.
Ah!
You beat it, you beat your meat.
No, why do you always say it like that?
Because that's how I remember.
I suppose if you beat your meat, you meet your meat.
Algernon just gives the exact same look that he gave to Simmon to Celeste now.
Oh god, this is yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yes, I'm sorry that I didn't tell you. I was going to tell you after, and then things didn't end ideally. Irvin and I are just friends. As I take time to examine myself and what makes me happy.
Okay, well, just for the record, I wasn't angry at you for not telling us. I'm just nosy.
I was outraged. I wasn't, but I was.
I know.
I would have been angry if Simmon didn't tell me as soon as he found out. But I wasn't angry at you. I just like to know what's going on.
I know. I was going, if it makes you feel better, I was going to tell you right after.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I had to cancel a reservation because things ended so badly.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. It was just really nice, like what was it? I forgot what kind of restaurant it was.
I don't think we said.
We didn't say, but
You said it was a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, it was
restaurant that
some
had
really
good
nice,
amount of
fancy vegetarian restaurant.
Oh, that's so sad. You know, in fact, Simmon and I actually managed to get a table at a place just like that the other night.
That's insane.
I know.
Yeah.
What a coincidence. Can't be the same place. No.
No.
Crazy.
It would be. That's so statistically impossible.
It's
Well.
it would
Oh,
be
that was that voice crack.
wonder.
That was the most voice crack I think I've heard come from you.
Oh my god, that was
That's
good.
It was beautiful.
G-voice swag.
I think all of us need to take a deep breath because, oh my god, the energy that we have brought to the studio today is just so...
It exploded. It exploded all over us.
It's because we're sleepy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's 'cause
Yeah.
we're so tired.
All right, everyone, deep breaths. That was not helpful. That did the opposite. But you know what? Fair enough.
I feel like we're children who have just been told to take a deep breath and have done it in the funniest way possible so that it didn't accomplish anything. Ow, I just rubbed my shot.
Good work, team. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're
Yeah.
so good at this podcasting.
Anyway, hey, what were we getting together for other than to discuss Algernon's love life and pry into his personal business?
To discuss Algernon's family life and to pry into his personal business.
right.
Wonderful.
And also, Irvin's gonna give us information, I think. Question mark?
Oh, Irvin's
Yes.
coming? Incredible.
Yes.
Is Irvin coming?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's coming because he's coming to basically like talk to you guys. He's basically going to give you the rundown that he gave Simmon, but in a little more simple terms. And then he's also going to just like let you guys know he's traveling with you until he gets to the point where you're going to split. So
Incredible.
we'll say you guys kind of like you get a little table. The tavern has been closed for the night because you let Alec know in advance that you're gonna have some secret conversations happening. So
I've given Alex some chocolate chip cookies. Francesca's gotten the double chocolate chip as well.
Francesca and him actually, when you were baking the cookies, kept on coming into the kitchen and stealing cookie dough from you.
It's fine.
As payback, as Alex says, and Francesca just blows raspberries at you and does it anyway. So as you guys are kind of like settling in is when Irvin finally makes his way over. You see he's actually wearing like this like really like big like cloak that kind of hides him a little bit. And he, as he walks in, he kind of like takes the hood down and gives you a little wave as he walks over.
Oh, I feel like we're in a secret club.
I was just gonna say that we are in a secret club because we are. Yeah, we got such information. In fact, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret that's only gonna be known when I'm publishing the paper because I have made history.
Ooh, okay. I officially call this secret club to order, and then I just like hit the table like it's a gavel, but it's just my fist on the table going tin tin.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty good. Yeah. So Irvin takes a seat at the table. We're not gonna go through the information again. We just heard it. But Simmon basically relays back to you the conversation in a more digestible version to you guys. So now everyone has this information.
I think Simmon is going to be very excited as he tells them that the statues are cities. There's cities inside the statues. There's statues inside the cities. No, and there are statues inside the cities. We are in world. Wait a minute. Okay. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Fellas, this is just a theory that I'm going to drop on the table. And Irvin, I need you to look at it and then throw it at a wall with me. We have the heart right here in our material plane. Is it possible that this material plane is a part of a bigger, larger man? Is that anything? Are we an organ in one big system? Is the entire planiverse alive?
Celeste has been sitting here very quietly with just the biggest eyeballs that you've ever seen, and somehow they get bigger. And she looks like you've just blown her mind. Her bean has been freaked.
I'm so glad. Yeah, I think Irvin is like he definitely writes that down as something to think about and more in depth later into his notebook.
Because here the heart used to be functioning as a heart. What if we're all just little men inside our own big statue? And the whole planiverse is the organs of cities shit.
Yeah, this is definitely a level that we're getting to that's just going to break poor Celeste over here.
I'm sorry, Celeste.
I think we lost Algernon about 10 minutes ago.
Algernon, we just made your dreams come true. How?
Give me 1 second. I know my dreams are coming true. I don't know what my dreams are coming true. I have a roommate in the room with me.
Hello, roommate.
Yeah, you wanna say hi, Nico?
It's
Hi,
Nico! Hi, Nico!
Henry says hi, Nico.
Sorry, I
and
forgot
so
to
does
make
Lark.
Elliot a fried egg. You'll probably edit this out, and if not, Yahoo!
There's
I
our
love you so
transcriber.
I was kidding.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Matt. Goodbye.
We keep doing this.
We keep doing this.
Anyways, repeat what was being spoken about.
Your dreams are
nerd
coming
shit.
true.
Why? How are my dreams coming true?
This fits completely because I said Algernon spaced out 10 minutes ago. So this fits. Continue.
How are my dreams coming true?
No one said that out loud. Henry said that because you said that Algernon's dream is talk because he's a gay little man.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
The nerds are talking, gay man.
That's why Algernon has spaced out.
Yeah.
Because the nerds are talking, gay man.
Yep.
Wrecked. But yeah. Algernon has spaced out at this point. He can't keep up with the conversation.
No, but he's trying to figure out his feelings.
Yeah. So Irvin's like, all right, let's take a step back from that and talk about why we're actually here, and not our little nerd escapades.
Right.
Algernon,
Yes.
you said we need to prepare for getting to your house.
Yes. And I take the coin that I've been carrying ever so carefully with me at all times, so I never forget it. And I put it on the table. Okay. So, from what I understand, this is sort of a way to bring a Fae to this plane. And I have unfortunately made a deal with said Fae, so that Ben could have Kai. I was not thinking, and now we gotta figure out what to do with this.
How about
Cause
you eat it?
here's the thing. I fear that if I do not deliver on this promise to give this to, and Algernon pauses for a second before giving this to my father, that some bad things might happen, specifically to Kai.
Might turn into a goop.
And that might put Ben in an even more difficult position. So I think at this point our only option is to out loophole the Fae.
I'm going to say, just from the bottom of my heart, yikes.
Yeah.
That's not... Oh no!
It's not great, the situation that you have found yourself in. What exactly was the deal that you have made with this Fae?
In exchange that I give this coin, this gift to my father, Montgomery Ace, the whatever ties that the Shadowfell had on Kai that was keeping them from turning back are gone.
Is that the whole of the deal? There wasn't anything else discussed.
Algernon would know this, Mac. Did I get that right?
This is something that I don't know if you would think about. So can you roll a history check?
Oh no, this feels like the beginning of the end for me. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to remember. You also said this is the last deal I will ever make with you, and that was a part of your deal.
Part of the deal was also that is the last deal I would ever make with them.
Okay.
What if you make a deal with another Fae? But like a nice Fae.
What if you give it to him and then take it back?
Yeah!
Just give it to him for a little bit. Maybe like
Here's the
minute.
thing. The problem with that one is that this Fae, we have reason to believe, wants to take over my father's body.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna suggest your father eats it, but I imagine that would make it even worse.
Oh yes, no, that's not a good
And
idea.
also, technically, because the coin is coming from the Fae, he is giving it to his father, and therefore giving a gift from the Fae, which is
Ew.
Well, can't his
almost-
father gift it back?
the Fae don't work like that, Celeste.
I think once the
Ah.
gift is given, the transaction is done.
There's no return to sender on this one.
Well, that's stupid. Be
I
able to give it back.
will say I do have another Fae contact.
I thought you were going to say you had another father that you could just like a
Actually, I
disposable
think Alec has adopted me. I don't know how to feel about that one.
Oh my gosh, give it to Alec!
Hey, Simmon, I'm not taking it.
Nah, damn. You're not even gonna take one for the team, damn.
I know, nobody.
No, I don't. I don't blame you, Alec.
I can hurt Montgomery Ace more than Algernon could any day. I do not want me in the face pocket. That feels like an awful time.
It is. No. Also, luckily, it does seem like Farron is smiling upon me.
That's good. That's your mom, right?
Yes.
Oh yay, she still loves you. I'm sorry. That sounded real mean. I didn't mean to say it like that. Wow.
That makes it sound like a lot of other people don't love me. Simmon, okay. I'm not gonna internalize that one.
Well, what do you want me to say? I love you because I do.
I'm sure you do. No,
Wow, love the energy we created at the table today.
But yes.
What else we got?
She I did feel her presence a bit ago while I was meditating. So that's good. Do also know another Fae named Taupe, who is actually nice and not an asshole. And they're more just a chaotic presence.
I'm going to say, Algernon, I love you very much. I don't trust your judgment of people.
Well, if you
I
don't
don't
trust
know.
my judgment, you can trust Montgomery's and Farron's, because they were
Okay.
friends long before.
Okay. Now that I do trust their, but they seem cool and powerful, probably.
Mhm.
So I do like having some sort of peer-reviewed sources. If we're being honest.
Can't get more peer-reviewed than God.
That is true.
Don't know. Okay, let's.
I trust this Taupe fella. That's a cool name.
It's a nice color, I suppose.
I'm reserving judgment, but I trust your parents. Sort of self-preservation skills.
So you are going to make a deal with this Hope in hopes to break the other deal, because you'd be making a deal with the Fae? You'd still be breaking the deal.
Yes. So there's sort of two parts that need to be adjusted here. One, figuring out how to outloop this loophole. Two, if making another deal is necessary, going with the path of least damage.
I mean, if your old Fae really wanted you to do this thing, I do not think they would make another deal with you if it would ruin this one. If that makes sense.
You know, and I can't.
Yes, Celeste.
Yeah, Celeste has her hand up raised and she says, "Can't we just kill the first Fae? Would that work?"
I can very much promise that we cannot kill the first Fae.
Oh, but what if we
Um,
could? What if we surprise them tonight?
You don't know.
Hey,
We're very
Simmon,
small.
Wait,
we were in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, the Shadowfell is like the opposite of the Feywild. What if I just touch him and he explodes?
No.
How about that, Algernon?
Ooh.
Simmon, when we were in the Shadowfell, you tried to stand up to this Fae, and I could see something in you snap as you went cowering. That is how he gets you.
Alright, well, I ain't a pussy ass bitch.
Henry, I love you. What the fuck?
I love him so much. Yeah, I think Irvin's like, I mean, you do kind of have a point, right? Like, if we get rid of the Fae, the only problem is we'd have to.
Oh, I
Make
forgot
him-
about it. Sorry for bringing this up so late. So I gave this Fae one of Ben's feathers.
Oh,
Alright.
What's
it gonna do with that?
Good.
And
It's gonna make it
I
heavy.
have a sneaking suspicion that I am the reason that the entire Feywild's connection to the material plane is a little fucked up.
Oh, I was already thinking that. I have a theory, a thought for how we can get rid of the first Fae. So you have a Fae that is a friend, and we have a Fae that is not a friend. What if we get the Fae that's not a friend into this material plane, and then we have your Fae who is a friend be on that Fae's level, and we make them fight,
Ooh, and then we can help.
and then we help, and we gang up on them.
Help kill the Fae together.
Mac, I don't want to throw this at you, in case you're not prepared to do the taupe voice. Does Taupe have a sending stone?
Everyone's off the grid. No, they do not have.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You're gonna look at Taupe, and you're gonna tell me they don't live off the grid? Absolutely not. I'm also not prepared to do the Taupe voice, so no.
Coward.
I'm not ready.
So, my question is, what's our first step? Because, you know, we're not going to come up with a plan to kill a Fae right now.
Yeah.
And whatever direction we choose, we have to take a step first. So what direction are we headed? And I suppose we'll figure it out along the way.
I definitely think we need to just figure out what vein they're going to go down. I mean, honestly, I think that killing this Fae would probably be for the best. I mean, he seems to have caused a lot of problems.
They seem a little bit evil.
He does seem a little bit evil. But I worry that if we do not complete the deal before we kill him, it will still have the same results as breaking it. So, I'm not quite sure.
Well, I
We need
suppose
to
that we-
figure out what's gonna happen to Kai.
Yeah, I think that would probably be your best bet, is contacting them again and seeing, what the whole thing entails and what might happen.
Do we want to call up Kai now? I don't know what.
Sure. I just have a thought, a theory, a game theory. Maybe if Kai ends up turning back into a cat, but in this plane, energy might find its way back to the Shadowfell, and like maybe the transformation, the energy is being free from the body and then re-entering it, turn him into a cat. Or maybe the energy's not going to want to leave the Shadowfell in the first place because the Shadowfell wants to keep its energy. I'm just thinking.
My biggest fear is that Kai is going to end up going back to the Shadowfell.
I'm just going back entirely. That would not be good for sick and disease people.
Maybe your other Fae friend could help us figure out what might happen.
What if, and hear me out, what if before we kill this Fae, we make another deal with the good Fae friend to make sure nothing happens to Kai?
Simmons, I don't know if that's wise.
It might.
When have I ever been wise?
It's
I
not
just have
wise.
ideas.
It's not wise, no. However, it might work.
It might be our only hope.
Because the loophole is that Algernon cannot make any deals, but you
Yeah.
two aren't.
Oh. I'll make a deal with the Fae.
I think my fathers would be very upset if I made a deal with the Fae. But Simmon, feel free.
I'll totally take one for this team.
I do also want to get Ben's input on this. So if we could call up Ben and Kai.
Yeah, so we can contact them when we get on the road tomorrow.
Yes.
I think... Is it safe to assume that we should head in the direction of where Taupe is residing?
I want to say that's near... Is that near where the casino is?
So Taupe lives in a kind of Baba Yaga style house that kind of goes wherever it wants to go, but it does tend to be in the general area around the casino, but it normally stays a little bit closer towards the shore and towards far away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I relay all of that.
The tip is beautiful this time of year.
Okay. Anyways.
Sorry? No, come again?
The tip.
I'm
Have
assuming...
Have you ever looked at the map of the peninsula that far away is on?
peninsula?
The peninsula. It looks like a penis, and it's at the tip. So I call it the tip. Because it's a penis.
You know, sometimes you are so... I won't finish that sentence. Yes, that sounds like a wonderful plan.
Yeah, I originally was going to part ways with y'all, you guys, between going to this area. But if you would like me to continue to help you with this, I would be more than happy to help.
I mean, always love to have you.
I'll stay until I'm no longer really needed. I do want to go research a little bit while you guys are dealing with your Fae problem.
Well, sounds like a plan.
Alright, well, so we'll head out in the morning.
Sounds great.
Woo!
Perfect.